They can't make money. It's all about the fighters. It's all about, longevity.
Did you see the UFC is getting sued now? There's a class action lawsuit from how dirty they were to the fighters that all these old fighters are getting millions cut out.
I believe it, man, because the game is really shady and it doesn't protect the fighters. And that's the most important thing is the people who entertain us. Yeah, so we want them to benefit off of it. Their legacy, their merch, their name, go on to do other things. Kayla Harrison, she used to fight in PFL. Now she's the women's championship in UFC. So she crossed over, but she built her name and her reputation over at PFL. So it's just going to keep, growing superstars.
They absorbed Bellator, right? So now they are literally
for real?
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting.
That's hard. I know you've been fighting and training. Are you gonna actually fight somebody?
Nah, I'm not going to, man.
No,
it's not my life, man.
If 2 years later he comes in all cut up like this is my life, man. You never know, man. You might turn chocolate Van Damme one day,
bro. I don't want to take food out of the people's mouths who really do this, and not saying that that's what that does.
I see what you're saying, though.
But for me, I'm not that passionate about it, so I wouldn't want to just.
Do it to do it. Toy around with.
Yeah, they're risking their lives, and I'm not willing to die over that shit.
No, you just hit the heavy bag and mitts and shit.
Well, I just train with a lot of different people, and I train a lot of different styles. So I do boxing, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, and Muay Thai. And
it's all scary shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Useful stuff too.
Hell yeah, all real life shit.
And stuff that can translate into other things, because I want to do action movies and stuff like that later on.
That's why I said John Clark. See, one day you're in blood.
I would much rather do a movie of me kicking some ass than really actually kick some ass in real life.
Yeah, of course.
But I have it if I need it.
Mm-hmm. But if you did, what's your walkout song?
My walkout song would be "Shut 'Em Down" by EPMD. If you never heard it, you gotta listen to it and be like, "Yo, this is a really actually good song."
That's the hype. That's the one that gets you hyped up.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say by Onyx. That was my shit.
Yeah, "Shut 'Em Down" by Onyx was hard, but EPMD version was like a little bit more gangster. Like,
shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
what? Where are you going with this?
Segue. If you had to put together a main card, Def Jam, Fight for Vendetta style of rappers, what is your main card?
Celebrity Deathmatch meets.
You said top 2 events.
Top 2 fights of the main card.
Top 2 fights of the main card. I would do 50 Cent versus Jay-Z. And
Oh, it's like someone's screwing him with a lion. Yeah. He's like gonna come in upside down, doing sit-ups and shit. That's his intro.
I would have to throw me on that card too.
I respect that.
But who am I fighting though?
Snoop is the only logical answer. He's the same build almost.
Same attributes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Snoop might be the secret boss that you have to be.
He is the boss in Def Jam.
Yeah, exactly. He is.
Def Jam East Coast too. We're like, yo, he's what the fuck?
I don't know who I would have to. Me versus Drake. That would be hard.
You versus Drake.
Yeah. That would be hard.
You're smiling hard, dude.
That'd be a good fight.
I just see the balance.
On the game, the weed head versus fucking the king of pop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Popular culture.
Got that for sure.
Yeah, it's the underground versus
I see it. Oh, okay. I can see the poster in my head right now.
That's what I'm seeing the discs.
Yeah.
The slide forward.
Everybody on the game's gonna pick Drake the whole time. They're just gonna beat the whole game with Drake. But you're gonna have some secret Wiz fans.
No, you're my Dawson.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. No, you got the reach. I need that long kick.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
That'll be sick as hell.
Are you bummed out about John Jones returning?
Nah, I think it's smart.
That's why I said it's time.
Yeah, I mean it's smart.
Who's gonna beat his ass?
There's no last thing he could do. And if he wants to come back, he can come back. And he's always gonna be training. It's not like he's gonna fall off or anything like that.
See that fool's mugshot, the new one? He's always just he's like, yeah, I did it. I know. That's his face every time.
He's used to it by now.
The slight smiles.
The most ominous look I ever saw was a reporter was like, "Are you a good guy trying to be bad or a bad guy trying to be good?" And he just grinned at this motherfucker. I was like, God.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. He's a good dude, man. I like John.
Hell yeah, John Jones is the fucking champ, dude.
Yeah, he's a good.
You can't fight. That's what I'm picking.
Who, John Jones?
If I'm playing UFC, I'm picking that fool.
Oh, for sure.
Who else you gonna pick? Like in Def Jam, I picked, what was it? David Banner. You can't fuck with me with David Banner.
I picked Method Man.
Method Man's song, his,
Yeah.
that shit's hard to me. I just beat it recently again, like, the first time since I was a kid.
When did
It
that
still is good, man.
Method Man was
In
Okay.
VR,
Come on.
I'll be the skinny, I'll be in shape. I'll be in that bitch all day fucking fighting
Yeah.
rappers.
Yeah.
Guys, how can we increase these sales? Because obviously, targeting boomers ain't doing it. Look at this graph.
Why is it in a can? It's pretty dumb.
What about a celebrity endorsement? Look what Chat came up with.
Oh, no celebrities. We want to target more lifestyle.
Us. We could sponsor the glizzy eating contest.
Dude, that's a great... Shut the fuck up. How about weed smoke? You make it thirsty. But it's just not hardcore enough.
Drink some water.
Is this hardcore enough? What is that?
It's a cross cone bonds. You smoke it from 3 sides at once. It gets you 3 times as thirstier. What is this? It's the most hardcore thing about it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, as a fan, like, say I was just walking by and met Wiz Khalifa, or somebody's like, yo, saying, if you can ask one question. When I was thinking about it, I know you fucking psychedelics, right? I know you've dabbled.
Yeah.
Have you ever done them on stage? And if so, what's the experience?
I used to, I shroomed for like a whole summer. I was microdosing and shit. And it was cool. I didn't really like see too much.
Yeah, microdose is more like your mind.
I think the highest that I've been, I took some shrooms on 420, and I forgot that I was supposed to come out on stage with Snoop Dogg, and I did Young, Wild and Free. I was pretty high then, but it was manageable. I've always been pretty manageably stoned, and I don't really do too many psychedelics before I go on stage because I need to know the words.
Yeah, that was a question. Like, have you ever just, because you guys, you're thinking about like that shit's a talent to be able to go on in front of all those people. And go,
Yeah, I
I'm
look
do it
at
like by myself.
I look at it like a fight. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be like wasted out there for an hour and a half while I'm like physically pushing myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has been some situations, but we don't do that stuff no more. That's what I'm saying. And actually being able to make it through and not like, and knowing the mental exercise that it takes, I don't want to have to put myself through that. I'd rather be in the right state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to go ahead and do that thing.
When you think of the wildest Taylor Gang stretch of tours, like what comes to mind? What era or what cities?
I would say from when I dropped Cushion Orange Juice, which was 2010. I think yeah, I think it was 2010. I think I went on tour for a whole 5 years after that. Like straight. I was touring for 5 years straight.
What the fuck?
Yeah, non-stop.
Well, that's rockstar shit.
Like all theaters, like what size venues when you're?
Well, it started just like 1,000 cats or 2,000, and then just went up to 5,000, 10,000, 15, and we had 20.
Yeah.
And then we doing 20, and we doing festivals, and we all over the place at this point. Yeah, it was about 5 years straight that I went on a run for.
So all those tours,
Yeah.
people always giving you weed.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the craziest thing? You're like, yo, I don't even know if I want to do this. Because people come up with this DMT from a certain scientist from the 1990s.
Yeah.
When you're at that level, people are coming up with the craziest,
Oh
best
yeah,
of the
for
crazy
sure.
shit.
I don't smoke fan weed.
I feel bad, but I
I
give it to people. I'm like,
Oh, I
I
just give-
can't trust it.
give it to the homies. There's somebody who needs it. Ever since I met Burner, that was the last person that I ever let give me weed.
Really?
Yeah, Burner brought a whole plant on stage back in the day,
sure.
which was super cool, and he just showed us so much love. But I would say the craziest thing that I've been offered probably was recently
Really?
by
Recent?
another bandmate. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but it was a crazy concoction, a spray, but it was gonna do its thing though, and
Sounds like the slogan. It's a crazy spray. It's gonna do its thing.
it was finna do its thing.
Psychedelic?
Yeah, very much so.
Spray?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, me.
I can overdo it real fast.
Me either. Yeah, you spray it and it does that. So I had to put that down.
Oh, we had the DMT pens. He's like, if you want, just take one little pug. I'm like, dude, I got shit to do, but for the next couple of years, I don't want to do that. I feel like, what if it changes me?
Yeah, recreationally doing DMT doesn't sound like my thing either.
Maybe
I just like smoking weed, bro.
you want to hit this gigantic donut?
That shit is fucking
Yeah,
fire.
sure. I just like smoking pot.
Yep. So when you're at home, do you hit bongs? You hitting bongs and shit? Or are you taking dabs? Just all joints all the time?
Mostly joints all the time, especially because kids, I'm with the babies. So it's not really, too stony. I mean, I'm smoking hella weed, but this shit make me tired. This shit make me hungry. I gotta get throughout the day. I might smoke it if the homies come over.
Yeah, the hash.
Yeah. It's for special occasions and shit like that.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I expect you to be I got 3 rigs set up in my fucking balcony. I don't know why. I thought that's what it was gonna be. So for bombs, you don't hit bombs no more?
No. They make me tired and fuck my chest up. I will if I got some shit to do. It's quick and it's quick. Just go ahead and get it out the way.
Yeah.
Or if it's a long night and I just need to snap back into it real quick, then I'll hit a bomb really fast and that'll speed things up. But other than that, I'm just on some smoking joints, chilling, cruising, get back home, smoke a few joints, eat. This is after my workout and shit. I used to smoke 2 or 3 joints before I work out. It'll take
That's so much time.
now 4 of these big ass joints is good for the morning until after my workout, and then after that,
Well, you're constantly burning them.
yeah,
Because it takes 40 minutes to smoke these.
yeah,
That's the exact size joint that you know what I'm saying? I roll those motherfuckers.
yeah.
for sure.
That's why you just rolling fat and
Yeah, it has to be at least 2
rolling
minutes.
fat, and
for some
that's
reason.
that.
How did you just kind of touched on it, but I was going to ask, how did you meet Burner? How did that happen?
Mr. Fab actually.
Mr. Fab, let's go.
Yeah. Me and Mr. Fab, we had been on the road a couple times. He performed at some colleges, and I performed at some colleges, and we were using an app that predated Twitch and IG Live and all of that shit. It's called Ustream.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's where Rogan started.
Rogan started on Ustream as well. All the OGs, man. And yeah, so we were a small community on there, especially of artists. And being that he was on there, I followed him, and I was doing a show in the Bay Area, and I hit him up. I was like, yo, I need some weed. I'm in the Bay. I know you. He's like, I don't smoke, but I'm gonna send you to the homie who does. And he sent me to Burner Shop, and then the rest is history.
No shit.
Not for real.
Yo, I heard the DJ Fresh on the album.
Yeah, DJ Fresh.
Speaking of DJ, Bay Area legendary ass fools.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Tonight Shows. Have you ever done a Tonight Show with him?
I haven't. He wants to do one. I'm going to actually end up knocking one out or something.
Dude, that'd be legendary as
Yeah,
hell.
it'll probably take a week or something like that. I actually have a couple songs ready. I got 6 right now, so if we do 2 more sessions, we'll be good to go. Yeah,
so
it's happening. It's actually already happening.
Oh, that shit threw me back, man.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you like the DJ Fresh choice, man. It was essential to have certain people, on the album. And I first worked with DJ Fresh through Currency.
I'm saying? Well, if I get
See pandemics. You don't get that pandemics up there.
Come on, man. Show that shit. Come on, man. Gangster.
Listen, the next frontier is that every month have like a comedy show. Really, it should be comedy, but at least a show somewhere.
I would love that.
And it could be where it's like super, like we're not like, I think we probably, it was like this movement thing that was like whatever. But imagine if we get to like this type of cadence where it's like, all we gotta do is show up. We get a show. We have already a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the more we put things like this on, the more I get familiar with it.
Thanks. I'm very excited.
So the show started at 8, right? Just be like, hey, can you get here at 8?
Okay.
Get here at 8, because what'll happen is also, I don't want to have to force them to wait around. After I hit the monologue, where we're doing. So I'm doing the monologue, okay.
Yeah, write these out so you can see.
Monologue, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, we're here to party. We got some good friends of mine here, this and third, and then hopefully they'll be in the building. That's what I'm saying. If they get here by 8, talk to them, figure out like, yo, listen, just get on stage and just vibe with him.
Right. You invite Joe.
Get up! It's good, nigga. Back here
I
cool.
should go get the DJ.
Yeah, my assistant been hitting them. I'm like, hey, the thing, just doing some shit.